guys, it's Georgia and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a Q&A. I've not filmed a Q&A in a little while, so I thought that I would update you guys on what's been going on and ask you guys to send me your questions on Snapchat. Snapchat is predominantly where I ask for Q&A questions, so if you want to be featured in the next one, make sure you're following my Snapchat. The username will be on the screen, but I'm going to jump in and get started. I'm so excited to answer all of your questions. The first one is from Caitlin, and she said, how long have you been dating your boyfriend for, and do you have any advice about boyfriends about how some of their friends get in the way of your relationship? Hopefully this made sense. Love you. Love you too. I've been dating my boyfriend for just under a year now, and don't worry, I understand what you're talking about. We've had a few incidences where other people outside of our relationship have gotten in the way and made things a little bit hard. All I can say is probably just really realize that, you know, other people aren't in the relationship, so don't let other people try and alter your opinions or anything, because at the end of the day, you're the person in the relationship, not them. If someone is really intruding or getting in the way, I think the best thing to do is probably talk to your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever and just tell them the situation, tell them that you feel like this person is making things a bit uncomfortable or making things a little bit harder than they need to be, and hopefully you guys can work out something that's going to work for both of you, whether you both go and talk to this person or something happens so that yeah, you can sort of fix the problem. But mainly you just need to realize in yourself that no one really does have the power to break up your relationship if you guys are both level-headed and think about things clearly. Next is from Katie, and she said, hey Georgia, I love you so much. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be, or would you stay in Australia? I love you too, and I would probably stay in Australia just because I get quite homesick, but I wouldn't stay in my area or my city or anything. I'd probably move to the Gold Coast or Sydney. They'd be my top two places to move to, but currently I have no plans to move anywhere because obviously I'm at uni and things are pretty stable at the moment. But once I've finished uni and stuff, I'll definitely be looking at moving elsewhere. Hope asked, what uni course are you doing? And I'm doing an arts degree, and I'm basically just going to be doing this for a year. To get to where I want to be, this is the route that I have to take. Basically I have to do a bridging course for a year so that I can transfer over next year into the course that I actually want to do, because at the end of the day I want to be a speech pathologist, and that's how I've got to get there, so that's what I've got to do. Ella asks, real talk, do you think your social life has been affected by YouTube or uni work so far? I love you, Ella. You are the prettiest human being ever. I feel like at the beginning I used to be a bit no, I've got to get all my videos sorted and everything and blah blah blah, but that was a very short time at the beginning. Now I've realized that my social life is very important to me. I love socializing with people. I love being around people and doing stuff. So I think now I've learnt to not let it affect my social life. It was hard when I was trying to work out the balance between vlogging or something and doing things with my friends and stuff, because obviously I didn't want to bring my vlogging camera every single time I went out with my friends because that's just annoying. Yeah, I still wanted to capture our memories, so it's a little bit hard still trying to work out that balance, but I will say no, I think my social life is as it needs to be at this current moment in my life. I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. Next I have an anonymous question. How do I get over a year-long relationship when one of your best friends decides to date him? That's really hard. I know this might sound really harsh, but I don't think your best friend is your best friend if she decides to date him. I feel like that's breaking the girl code, and if one of my friends did that, I would be fuming and I would not be friends with them anymore, because yeah, I don't feel like that's the right thing to do. So if it was me, I'd probably close her off and try and just yeah, stop thinking about it, start afresh, you know, get rid of all that bad negative energy. Have your time to obviously be upset and everything, because obviously that would be very upsetting, but yeah, try and move on and keep your spirits high. At the end of the day, everything happens for a reason, so just keep your head high and keep on going. Next question is from Sophia, and she said, "Hey Georgia, can you tell us a bit more, maybe not in the Q&A but maybe in the future, more about life at uni compared to school? And also, what is your favourite memory from grade 12? This is such a cool question. So first of all, my favourite memory from grade 12 was like so many random and funny lunchtimes with my friends. So many memories that will last forever. But obviously formal, I say it in like every video, but formal is like the best thing ever. But uni is very different to high school in that you are sort of on your own, I guess. You have to like do things for yourself. You don't have someone sort of telling you every day what's going on or whatever. And it's sort of all on you, like whether you show up to class or you don't, because the lecturers, they really don't care. They don't know your name, and yeah, it doesn't matter whether you don't go to your lectures or not. But obviously the more you go to, the better your grades will be, generally speaking. That's like the main difference, but I will do a video comparing the two if you guys would like. Next question is from Lily, and she said, advice for younger self, boys, first kiss and dating. What's the important thing to remember with tough days and how to stay positive and motivated? Love you, girl. Love you too. My biggest tip for staying like happy and positive is surround yourself with wonderful, beautiful people. And once you get rid of all the negative people and you realize which people are actually going to make you a better person or have a better influence on you, you'll find you'll be a lot happier. That process took a little while for me, but now I have the most amazing people in my life and I'm so incredibly grateful. And if I'm feeling down, they're always there to pick me back up again, and vice versa. I'm there for all of them. My boyfriend is also a really big motivator for me. He's always keeping me positive, always reminding me of the things that like sometimes you forget. So I'm very grateful for all of those beautiful people that I have in my life. But my advice for my younger self, I did have a bit of a video on this, but the biggest thing would just be to be yourself and not worry about what anyone else thinks, because it's your life, not theirs. Be yourself, have a blast, and live every day as if it's your last. That's so cheesy, but that's seriously true. Next question is from Charlie, and she said, "Hey Georgia, what are your top 5 best fitness tips?" I love you so much. Love you too. And okay, my 5 top tips are probably detox, so like lemon water and stuff to get all the bad stuff out of your system. That's helped me a bunch. It also keeps you really hydrated as well. Be persistent and regular, so don't just work out once a week and then be like, where's the results? You've got to be consistent and keeping active and yeah, maintaining your fitness regime. 3 would be to get in lots of cardio. That's what I do, and that's like what's worked wonders for me. It's keeping me really fit and it keeps me feeling good. Also train different muscle groups. Don't train like the same ones all the time because your muscles will get really used to it and stuff, and you just need to have some variety in there. And also keep things interesting, so find something that's going to keep exercising interesting for you, whether that's music, doing it with friends, changing it up a little bit. Changing it up's what keeps me interested and keeps me like on the ball. But those probably have to be my top 5 fitness tips. Next I have a question from Tori.
Hi Georgia, just wondering what your best tips are for growing your hair. Love you YouTube lots. Also, I was wondering where your white strapless top is from. Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much. The white strapless top that I'm always wearing is from Melrose Avenue. I love that boutique. And my tips for growing long hair would be keep it nice and hydrated, get regular trims to keep your hair fresh, and that works wonders as well. And just take regular good care of your hair. Try and use less heat. If your hair's feeling very like dead and like blah, then try putting some coconut oil in your hair and then tying your hair up and leaving it for a bit, and you'll have so much moisture in your hair will thank you for it. But that's probably all the tips I can think of for now. So that's the end of today's Q&A. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Thumbs up if you did. I'll be doing another Q&A really soon, so stay tuned. I'll have another one coming up in a little while, but I love you and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!